Mistakes I made at work. 25 influential women share what they got out of getting it wrong. Corralled by Jessica Bacal. We're on to part 3, learning to say no. In his book, Working with Emotional Intelligence, Daniel Goleman cites a major review of the data on male-female sex differences, one that reveals men have as much latent ability for empathy, but much less motivation to be empathetic than do women. While men are rewarded for being tough because it's macho, Goleman says, middle-class American women are brought up to be emotionally sensitive because it's seen as feminine. This dichotomy doesn't serve that group or females in general, and it can resonate in screwed up, infuriating ways at work. Sheryl Sandberg sums it up in her well-researched bestseller, Lean In. If a woman is competent, she does not seem nice. If a woman seems really nice, she is considered more nice than competent. Since people want to hire and promote those who are both competent and nice, this creates a huge stumbling block for women. We're truly caught in a double bind. When does assertive become aggressive? At what point does being generous and helpful actually mean being a pushover? And what does all of this mean for setting boundaries at work? When women feel they can't say no, says Carrie Baker, women and genders study professor at Smith College, they're often reacting to real interpersonal and structural barriers. On the flip side, the pressure to be nice and accommodating may mean more women take on too much. Interestingly, beyond office walls where women still do more caregiving than men, the opportunity to say no because of work can actually come as relief. Anna Holmes, founding editor at Jezebel.com, told me that writing her first book was a revelation because she finally had an excuse to not be available to everyone in her life. I think a lot of women probably feel this way, she said, but I had been socialized to be accommodating and to help other people, both family and friends. For the first time, I felt like I had an excuse to say no. No, I cannot talk to you on the phone. No, I cannot help you with that. No, I cannot go out to dinner. Just no, 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 no. And it felt very freeing. I thought of Holmes as I worked to complete this book, saying no, 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 in order to meet a deadline, and the result was I felt the same way she did. It's liberating and to be selfish, as Holmes put it, to put what's right for you because you must in order to complete a task. And I think of the power of no as I see students taking on mounting responsibilities until they feel completely overwhelmed and then dreading backing out of any of them. Sometimes each of us has to prioritize, even if it means disappointing someone or quitting a commitment. In a society where we're expected to be busy all the time, where people tout their overwhelmedness as if it means they're winning at some crazy game, people saying no can actually be a wonderful... Saying no can actually be a wonderful feeling. The contributors in the following section say no to taking on more than they can possibly handle, no to internalizing the indifference of a bad superior, no to teenagers who push the limits, no to a meaningless job. If these experiences had been easy, they wouldn't make very good stories. Instead, they were difficult and represented important turning points for each contributor. I hope that they'll give you the courage to say no when you need to.